wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
You can be bitter or you can be better, but you can't be both. I want to say I saw that on, it was probably a Gordon Ramsay meme, to be honest with you, or like a video clip. I used to love watching the Food Channel when I was younger. Fun little side story about me. But back to the point, right? You can be bitter or you can be better. And in this episode, I want to say what happened is Gordon Ramsay had taught a chef in schooling, right? Like several years ago before they had gone on the show, this chef that was on the show with Gordon Ramsay had gone to school, and Gordon had just completely ripped this kid a new one, like really dug in. And if you know Gordon Ramsay, like, you know, he's kind of a jerk. That's the character he plays, but like he had really ripped this kid. But on that episode, the guy ended up winning the food challenge, right? The whole episode, the whole thing was about cooking. He ended up winning. And when they started interviewing him at the end, he said, when I was in school under Chef Ramsay, I made something wrong and I got upset, and he looked at me and he said, you can be bitter or you can be better. And it really struck home. And that honestly has stuck with me for a long time, because you start to think about these situations where maybe you compare yourself, right? Or you have a failure in your life and all of a sudden you start getting bitter, right? Maybe you have a relationship that fails and you just get really sour and upset with people, and you just, you know, you start to see those same things that were wrong in that relationship in every single person that you're around, right? There's a bitterness that just doesn't go away. It's like when you drink something bitter, it's nasty. It just doesn't go anywhere. But if you just focus on, all right, like, yeah, this is a thing that happened, but like, what am I going to do to improve? How am I going to focus on getting better from the situation so that I don't have the same problem? That's when things change in your life. When you start looking at every situation and scenario as a lesson or an opportunity to get better, that is when you can truly make a difference. Because so many people get hung up being bitter and then just sucking on that bitter taste in their mouth and letting it eat away at everything else that's good. And it can literally cause a downfall, right? You can have one bad scenario that you let you be bitter over, and it can ruin your entire life. You may know somebody that has one story that, like, every time you see them, man, that one thing happened to me and forever and ever my life has been ruined, because they were bitter about it. They never learned to look at it as a way to get better. So that's what I'm here to remind you today. Don't worry about, you know, what's going on. Just focus on getting better, because you can't be bitter when you're focused on being better.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.